3.8, the last chapter in section 3, major triad patterns. In this, not only are we going to go through the major triad patterns and the significance of it, but you're also going to learn what makes a major triad minor, diminished, or augmented. A little bit of interval review will help with understanding this as well. Triads are just like intervals. They're actually created out of them. They have specific names according to the size of their intervals. The major triad, 1, 3, 5, of the major scale comprises a major or large third from 1 to 3, right? I'll do it in the key of F as they have it shown here. F. Major third on the bottom. And a minor or small third from 3 to 5 here. So you have a major third on bottom and a minor third on top. See? When you play them together, that creates a major triad. You'll notice that there is a perfect fifth in the root position on the outsides of the triad. Major third on bottom, minor third on top makes a major triad. The minor triad can be thought of very simply as taking this triad and lowering the third just by a half step. But if you look at the individual intervals of a minor triad, you'll see that the bottom one is here. A minor third right here from 1 to 3 is a minor third. And a major third from 3 to 5 right here. Major third on top, minor third on bottom. And when you combine those, you get a minor triad, as so, with still the perfect fifth on the outsides from the minor third on bottom and the major third on top. See how they just switched, right? Keeping the perfect fifth the same. It could be a minor triad. Let's go back to major. A diminished triad is made, actually let's stay in minor. A diminished triad is made from the minor triad by lowering the fifth a half step, like that, from the minor triad. Or you can think of it as well like this. You can think of it as being built on the bottom two minor thirds. A minor third on the bottom, right here. And from 3 to 5, also a minor third. See? Minor third and a minor third. Minor third stacked on top of a minor third. And with a diminished triad like this, you'll also notice that the perfect fifth is now a diminished fifth. If I were to play just the frame of the diminished triad, you'd see it's a tritone or a diminished fifth. And caved in, diminished, like that. So now, let's go back to major. And the augmented triad, you'll see, is made from major triad, major third on bottom, minor third on top. Except the augmented triad is the major triad raising the fifth note up a half step. So that's where you get your augmented triad. Expanding that fifth up by a half step. And the augmented fifth is seen then as the framework of this perfect fifth, augmented. And in the augmented triad, you'll notice that it's two major thirds stacked. You see? That's what makes your augmented triad. Major, raising it up a third, becomes augmented, just like that. Now, the major triads, this is an example of the major triads arranged according to the circle of fifths, which we just went through. C major, no sharps, no flats, right? Count up 5. Make that your root. You'll be at G. Count up 5. You'll be at D, right here. D. Count up 5. Remember, the root note is what names the triad. You're at A when you count up 5. A right here. And then each of these two is adding a sharp each time you count up 5. So from A, count up 5, it'll take you to E. Count up 5 from E, and you're at B. And see, B right here is enharmonic with C flat major, B major, and C flat major, C flat, E flat, G flat. Same thing. Count up 5 from B, and it puts you at F sharp. And see, F sharp is enharmonic to G flat major, G flat, B flat, and D flat. Count up 5 again. It puts you at C sharp major here, or the enharmonic equivalent to D flat major, D flat, F, A flat. And then count up 5 again, and you'll notice here, switches over to flats. We're in A flat now. Count up 5 from A flat. It puts us at E flat. And there's your E flat triad, the root on E flat. Count up 5 again. It puts the root at B flat, right here. So now, at B flat, count up 5 again. Diatonically, of course, for all of this. And we're in F major now. Count up 5 again. And look where it places us. No sharps, no flats. Right at C major. Now here are the major triads arranged in chromatic order. C major, C sharp major, D major, E flat major, E major, F major, F sharp major, G major, A flat major, A major, here B flat major, and then B major, and then C. That's another really quick way to make it through all of the major triads. And then of course once you're at C, it's just going to repeat. So that's how to view them from the circle of fifths or chromatically. And when you play the major triads in the root position like this, it's always going to be the same fingering. 1, 3, 5 on the right hand, and 5, 3, 1 on the left hand. Played together. Just like that. So the last thing we're going to discuss in this chapter is viewing the major triad pattern as if you were viewing it from the keys, this being C, and viewing it in terms of half steps, right? Here's, for example, they have the scale pattern. These numbers here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, represent the notes of the C major scale, or any scale for that matter. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, right? Except, if you were to go chromatically, it would be C, C sharp, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, and C. See how that works? Including every step within the octave. The major triad pattern you'll see, if you use C here, that may also help to view it here. See? C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, and C. See, like that. Now, the triad pattern, they're showing it in terms of half steps here. So starting on C, for this example, on your root note, notice that the distance from C to the third the major third of your major triad is going to go stepwise. Start. 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps, 4 steps, 4 steps. From the root note right here. And as you go there, from the 3rd note here, to get to the 5th of your triad, it's going to be 3 half steps noted here. From here, start. 1, 2, 3. And you're at the 5th now. See? That is the major triad, step by step. You can use this as a reference too to find the other triads. And also notice how the major third is 4 steps. See? Start. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the minor is start. 1, 2, 3. Right? Minor third on top of the major third. And there's your major triad pattern. Once you have your major triad pattern, of course, with your major triad pattern, you can make it diminished by lowering the 3rd to achieve minor, and then lowering the 5th to achieve diminished. And if you're starting at the major and raise the 5th a half step, that's where you're getting your augmented. So quick review. I'll use C major for this. C, E, G. Your major triad. Lower the 3rd. Gives you a minor triad. In minor, lower the 5th. And that gives you diminished. In any major triad pattern. Raise those back up. Go back to C major triad. And then raise your 5th up a half step. And there is where you find your augmented triad. Make sure to practice these in your group 1, then group 2, then group 3 keys. And you will become very proficient, as well as practicing the scales and the triads, which we'll have further resources for practicing those as we continue.